prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Freedom
You are listening to Bras, Panties and Sports. I'm Jennifer, the original Shimmy Shake Girl. The panel includes Cheryl Smith and DizzieMac, Joe Midas Mind of YourProsperityInsights.com, the best from the West, Andre Ramirez of Extreme Sports Picks. DizzieMac, I'm ready to hear from you and the crew. What are you saying?
Each week, we try to figure out what is going on in the sports world. Not the plays of the week, more like the players of the week. Are they trying to tell us something? So we ask, what you saying? Fly, little birdie, fly. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. So I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let the spirit carry me. I want to fly right into the future. The little birdies known as the Dallas Cowboys wish they could fly far away after getting beat down by the high-flying Eagles while looking like puppies, gobble, 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 needing a presidential pardon. Gobble, gobble, gobble. The house that Jerry built was supposed to be a magical place where the Cowboy fans would enjoy Super Bowl after Super Bowl. The production team has a little tune to demonstrate what Jerry's house really is. Jerry's house. Jerry's house. Hey, Jerry's house. We got that tune coming up, Jerry's house. I'm telling you. But hey, really, has the annual Cowboy Small Song begun? Is it time for a little broken heart music? Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, and the Steve Miller Band are asking, what you saying? All right. Well, hey, it sounds like Heartbreak Hotel up in Dallas. But all is not lost because they do have an annual swan song. You heard it right here. Heartbreak Hotel. I don't know. It's going to be some broken hearts for a moment. But luckily for Dallas, they're in a good division. They're in a good position. They've won some games that they should have lost, but they've lost some games they should have won. They got to get it right. They got to get Romo right. Andre, I don't know what you may be looking at out west, but it's not looking too good right now after Thursday's beatdown.
Well, I think they're going to change the stadium. Biggest endorsement for the Dallas Cowboys was it Pepto-Bismol. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for the fans of Dallas to see something like this. I don't know if Tony grabbed the turkey, got stuffed, but he looked pretty bad on the field. And, you know, we talked about Tony Romo lots of times, and enough is enough. You know, the management has to step up and really just send this guy home. You know, it's validating his play. Honestly, I don't even think football is his game anymore. He's got something on his mind, and he's not the same. So, managers and get out your ducats and drafts around the corner and pick up some new talent.
Oh boy, Andre,
Those rough.
you put the cranberry sauce on that one. Midas, what can you tell?
DizzieMac, Andre, Ronnie B, Jennifer, beautiful Shimmy shake girl. Shots fired, y'all find shots at me. Come on. All right, so we got beat down a little bit in our house, drove, and it looked like fear was pumping in our heart. But that's not really what it was. What it was is we wanted everybody that was kind of wishy-washy to get on off the bandwagon now, because we see them again in 2 weeks. And you know what? The Cowboys, for whatever reason, believe it or not, and look this up, Andre, have won the last 3 games in Philly. But they've won the ones here. How they're doing that, I don't know. But revenge is a dish best served cold. Now time for a swan song, and we will be back. But for now, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, knocking my peers and putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering. Over the competition I'm towering, rep and shout. When I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops, don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest. That'll all get sliced and diced. Competition paying the price. Because I'm going to knock you out. Mama says knock you out. We are not talking about Hannibal, Lieutenant Artie Murphy, or Spartacus. We are talking about the knockout punch landed by the Seattle Seahawks on a 49ers team that looked like someone stole their turkey. Gobble, gobble. Is this the effect of not backing the head coach? Is Colin Kaepernick really a good QB? Or should he call Steve Young and get a few lessons? Is it time for Frank Gore's replacement, that would be Carlos Hyde, to get tuned up? World of Warcraft, the Alps, and heroes all over the world are asking, what you saying? DizzieMac, is it possible that the 49ers are done?
Midas mine. They took a big blow, letting Seattle come in there and whoop them like that at home on Thanksgiving. Richard Sherman stole the first.
And then the Cowboys, wasn't it?
Oh, man.
But please tell me they got embarrassed worse than my Cowboys.
They did. I think so. Richard Sherman went in there and stole the turkey, the dressing, and the giblet gravy.
All right, Andre. I know you had the line on the game. I know you won the game. But are we looking at the end for the 49ers? Or is this just a small setback?
Hey, you forgot the pumpkin pie on that one. You took that too. This I didn't actually have any action on this game. It was a tough game to call because I thought it was going to be within 3 to 4 points. That was my calculation, thinking that the 49ers were going to play a tougher game. But the intimidation.
They were at home, weren't they?
Oh well, yeah. They're at home, and it's Ferryville over there, and the Seahawks play man defense. They're very manly, and I just think they stole the crowd. They stole everything. Sherman was blowing kisses to the fans, showing his guns and stuff, and the fairies were just angry at him. But it's what happens in the game of football. It's it's where the best play, and the Seahawks. It kind of reminds me of their old defense again. So the way they're playing like this, that's how you win games. But, you know, it was pretty pathetic to see Kaepernick throw those 2 interceptions. People say that he's the next Joe Montana, the next Peyton Manning. You know, that's what they talk about over here in California because I live here in California. But Kaepernick, I just think he's CFL material.
Is it possible quarterback?
Ooh.
All right.
Hey, remember this? He was good at Sherlock High School. He did a pretty good at that. I'm playing in the NFL. He ain't no Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. He's just another guy with a bunch of tattoos.
He's not a great quarterback.
Now that's got spot.
Great quarterback. He's a great quarterback. For Jim Harbaugh. Over to the original Shimmy Shake Girl, Miss Jennifer. Please take us to break.
Thank you. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we have a performance from Matt B. on the first part of Shout Out.
Oh, how special. Oh, beautiful, just beautiful. Oh, how adorable is that?
Edible Arrangements has a fresh fruit bouquet to make any occasion special. Our bouquets are made with fresh premium fruit, arranged in a variety of stunning displays. Make every occasion special with Edible Arrangements. Guys, the baby's over here.
Oh, all right. Okay, yes.
And don't even think about touching my edible arrangement.
For pickup or delivery nationwide, call 877-DO-FRUIT, 877-DO-FRUIT, or go to ediblearrangement.com. That's ediblearrangement.com. Yeah.
Oh, my. What a nice looking baby you got there.
Make all your special moments. Moments with Edible Arrangements.
Music flows in from around the globe to get a shout out from the panel. DizzieMac, I can't wait to hear who you have for us this morning.
Well, Jennifer, we can't either. On Saturday, we feature new independent artists who are looking to find their shining star. If we like what we hear, we will give them a shout out. If we don't like it, we hit the mute button and we hit it hard. Today, we are featuring music from Matt B. out of Uniondale, New York, from the album The Indie Music Series Volume 1. The first track we are playing is Valentine. DJ, put it down.
Lovely lady, wondering if you're thinking of me lately. I just got one simple question on my mind, so please don't decline. Will you be my Valentine? Unquestionably lovely lady, just wanna get closer to you, baby. Girl, with 21 thought I'd be the one that ever fall this hard. And it ain't fair to blame it all on Cupid. Girl, you got me stupid. Wanna eat you up just like a candy bar. Kinda like it's the money. It's on the please you the coolness. True religion, jeans and how they fit you. Looking like they drawn on you with a pencil. I admit you. Got me wishing every one for February. So I can shower you with flowers driving in me. Love me, love me, lady. If you're thinking of me, I just got one simple question on my mind. Going on tonight. Will you be my Valentine? Love me, lady. When you get closer,
That was Valentine. All right, from Matt B. I tell you, the Shimmy Shake girls over there shimmying and shaking, doing their thing. Man.
Loving it.
All right. Well, hey, let's go straight to the panel. Midas mine. What you thinking?
DizzieMac, that took me back to a different age. You know, back in the old school days when I was trying to get my super macadelic on to the maximum. I could mess around and get a young lady in a car or something like that back when I was between 20 and 30, and it was a wrap. I got to give her a shout out.
Hey, there you go. I'm telling you, because, yeah, you over there macking to the Shimmy Shake girls like it was taking you way back to them days. Hey, Andre, man, I know you like smooth music, brother.
I'm a smooth guy. I like the punk rock and heavy metal. But sometimes Valentine's Day. I can picture. I got 2 glasses of wine, cut. And I got a little bit of the Rothschild. Cooking up a steak, and I'm gonna play this song. On my center, on my Bose system. When she walks into the door, I'm gonna play it. The perfect cupcake song. Perfect.
Oh, wow. It
was
looking kind of perfect with that Shimmy Shake girl on your lap over there. And Roddy B, man, I can't forget you. I see you back over there in the cut.
Well, the song had, I'll put it like this. It was so sweet I almost had diabetes. And I will say this: know your lane, and Matt, you stand in your lane. So I give you a yo.
Okay, a yo.
I think they got potential. I'll give it a yo.
Okay, we'll take that. And Jennifer, Shimmy Shake girl number 1, what's going on?
I am shouting it out. That was pleasant. It had a pleasant flow to it. I was picturing chocolates and roses, and I'm a hopeless romantic. And we fall in love with all of you guys all over again.
Okay, well, just don't get that chocolate. Just don't get that chocolate on the Bearskin rug over here, I got to but I see you. I'm giving it a shout out too, Jennifer. Matt B from Uniondale, New York. You know what you're doing. Stay in that lane. Well, hold up, man. What's all this splashing out here coming around and bending over there? Is that the sound of my favorite underwater friend? Is it time for Flip It?
world full of wonder, flying there under, under the sea.
That's right, it's time for Flip It, where our hosts defend a point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. Tweet, 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 tweet. Many of our listeners know how we feel about athletes tweeting, since we know once you tweet, you can't delete. The owner of the 49ers put out a tweet disparaging his team after the beat down from the Seahawks. We asked the panel to defend. Owners need to stick to the business of owning their teams and leave the tweeting to others, specifically their marketing department. Joe, Midas, Miller of Your Prosperity Insights, defend.
Right, the owners need to stay off Twitter. Players have been making a fool of themselves on Twitter for the last few years, and generally teams spend the time to try to educate players on how not to become a distraction. The last thing you need, once you get your players to calm down and act more adult, recognize the power of social media, is an owner who is too stupid to recognize the power of social media. And so, after you get everybody in line, he's the boss man. He's an idiot. And he's now disparaging the team. And if you don't look out, once he sets a precedent, don't be shocked if a player says something stupid back on Twitter, and now you got a mess. Why don't owners stay in their lane?
Driving in that lane. DizzieMac, owners need to stick to the business of owning their team and leave the tweeting to others, specifically their team marketing department. They're paying them anyway. Defend.
Owners need to stick to their business of owning the team straight up and down. That's 100. Because if you like DizzieMac, I'm on the desk at Rug naked, chilling with the Shimmy Shake girls, and I see some owner tweeting, making disparaging remarks about their team. I'm looking at the tweet like, fool, you hired the quarterback, you hired the head coach, you're paying them the money. You need to go down into the locker room, look them in their eyes, and say, get the plan or you will be in the unemployment line. That's the only tweet you need to send out, and I believe you will get better results than just sitting up there tweeting during the game, because people are looking at you like me saying, you hired that man, you're paying that man. I don't feel no sympathy for you. Gobble, gobble.
We heard a gobble, gobble from DizzieMac over there naked on the bearskin rug. I've often wondered how come it's so easy for him to get through airport security. All right, Andre, the best of the West. Defend. Owners need to stay in their own lane.
You know, I do agree with with the panel, regarding your structure when you're running a business, but maybe he's got issues about feeling younger because the younger crowd are tweeting, and he wants to feel like he's young again. So I can actually see that. It's a little unprofessional for an owner, and I think the new thing, tweeting's kind of going out, and the new thing's called Snapchat. Take a picture real quick, do a quick video, and it goes viral. So that's what the younger people are doing in the social media. So step up the game.
Snapping and chatting, says Andre. All right. You heard the defense from our panel, but our panel, you don't know what side of the issue they're really on, and because you ain't in their head, they don't know what side of the issue they're on sometimes. So we asked the panel to defend. This is 2014. The owners are people. Owners are people too. Jerry Jones is on. Now Jerry Jones is on the radio every day talking about his team. What's the difference? Joe Midas by another defense.
Brother D, it is 2014. And whether or not anybody else has looked around, these owners, billionaires, billion, that's what it be. That means as society changed, they changed enough to save money. And Jerry Jones is constantly messing up his team, and maybe the guy, the 49ers, made a mistake here. But I can tell you, I listen to Jerry's radio show every day. You folks know I do. And every day, I either want to hear him catcall how fine his team is, or deflect and make an excuse. And I'm on for that. And I'm buying jerseys for that. And Jerry's making money for that. I think this thing is going to continue to spread.
All right. Okay. All right. Andre Ramirez is 2014. Defend.
Man, Jerry Jones. Was he the owner, coach, defensive coordinator, special teams coach, quarterback coach? He's everybody's coach. All in the mix. All in the mix. He's a good person to look up to, especially, when it's coming and getting the word out. And he's all over the board on the radio, social media, TV, making scenes inside the airport. That's Jerry Jones. He's got a little swag on him. And he's keeping cool with like the younger generation and keeping up with the new way of marketing. The guy's a genius, actually. So everybody else follow Jerry Jones. Do a little what he does. I like the way he keeps his fans up to date on everything and keeping the groove going. And that's the new way of marketing. And it's how it's supposed to be. Go Jerry.
Andre says, nothing but a marketing thing, baby. DizzieMac is 2014. Defend.
Owners are people. They want to be involved in everything of their business. Haven't been a business owner, I understand. You want to be involved in everything and have your hands in every piece of fabric within your organization. So they're going to tweet. They're going to get on social media. They're going to be on the radio, TV. They're going to be everywhere doing it. Hey, he's just being who he is. He's always been in control. He's going to control everything. You don't want somebody else tweeting your thoughts when you could be out there tweeting how bad your team is. Why have somebody else to rotate out? I can wear that hat too. I can just tweet. And know that I don't have to come back to nobody but the man in the mirror. I tell you, Jerry Jones, he's just doing what he do. And that's what he does. For the Cowboys. Joe, pass me some brisket, please. That's the Cowboys.
All right, that was the first part of Flip It, but they're waving the flag, so I guess that means time to turn it over to the original Shimmy Shake girl, Jennifer. Take it away.
Stay tuned. Up next, the Funnies and our favorite underwater friend on Flip It Part 2.
Don't do it, Andre.
I'm Boss Hogg, host of The Last Word. When I'm inside or outside of the studio, I have to make sure I wear the best, and that includes the best in eyewear. Ray-Ban eyewear has been worn by those seeking to go from myth to legend. Ray-Ban's selection of legendary styles dating back to 1937 have been worn by the famous, infamous, and everyone in between. Ray-Ban eyewear has stood the test of time. Many of today's top entertainers, athletes, and those who want to make a fashion statement choose from their vast array of styles designed to take you from myth to legendary. To find a store near you or to browse their wide selection, visit Ray-Ban at www.ray-ban.com. That's www.rayban.com. Take it from boss home. I say rush it when it comes to Ray-Ban. They are the last word when it comes to eyewear that will make your style legendary. Holla!
Welcome back. You're listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. We love all of your feedback and shout-outs. We want to take a moment to get back at you. George writes, Jam 7 was a blast. The music was smoking. Checked out that extreme sports site. I'm not a betting guy, but I have buddies who do. Andre, my main man. Danielle says, the Midas mind reminds me of Quincy Jones. He is smooth. What happened to the ladies? What happened to the ladies? This is supposed to be bras and panties. Finally, Kathy wants us to know, the cowboy haters flock to this show. I hope Midas Mind kicks your butts with the picks. Hey, 7 is great. That's back at you for this week. Keep those emails and shout-outs coming. It's time for the funnies. Midas Mind, over to you.
Quincy Jones.
Thank you, Jennifer. But let me warn you, we have a funky story today. And I'm not talking about George Clinton and Parliament. Apparently, 65-year-old French inventor Christian Poincheval has created an all-natural pill to handle the funk. We read. Yes, he has invented pills to turn the smell gas, body gas from foul to the sweet fragrance of chocolate. Now, this makes you wonder if they should pass them out at the next big chili-eating, burrito-eating contest, doesn't it? Gosh darn. If water splashing on you, it must be time. Is it time again for flipping?
Woo! Well, thank you, Midas Mind. Time for flipping where hosts defend a point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. The Chicago Bears started the season with a twinkle in their eye. Finally, the Bears had the offense to compete with the bad man of Green Bay and hold off them Lions. Mark Trestman was going to install an offense Lovie Smith could only dream of putting together. Unfortunately, both the offense and the defense of the Bears are looking like nightmares under his leadership. Panel defend. This is Trestman's second season. It's too early to kick him to the curb. The Bears should give him another season to get the defense together. DizzieMac defend.
You can't throw the man overboard after the second season. I mean, don't make him walk the plank with a sword in his back. It's too early to do all of that. The Bears had a lot of injuries on defense. A lot. You get some key players in there, draft better. Hey, help him out. Help the offense because you're not getting any help from the defense, and that's the reason why the Bears need to stick with Trestman and give him another season to get that defense together. Don't have a man looking behind him over his shoulder, waiting for that tap on the back. Don't do it.
We heard the defense from DizzieMac. Midas Man. Come on. Get a man another season. Defend.
Mark Trestman definitely needs another season. I mean, this guy came a year after you got rid of Urlacher The team is Lovey's team pretty much. Lovey is finally gone. So you get an offensive genius in here, but you've taken the centerpiece of his defense away. So you really put him in somewhat of the trick box. And if you don't give him 2 or 3 years to get that together, you can have genius and never get the advent of genius being able to lay his real plan over this team. The man needs another year. He's got some great offensive weapons in place. When the defense comes together, it'll look like the Bears again.
The Bears, all right. Now we have the best from the West, and we're asking the best of the West to defend. Keep Mark Trestman. Too early. Defend.
Well, Mr. Trestman really hasn't done much. You want to keep him, it's gonna, soak down the payroll. But, I can agree. There's a lot of issues going on with the teams with the injuries, and to call it a comeback, it ain't coming this season. Next year, we can make some adjustments with the draft and pick up some key players. But the defense is really, really hurting. But at the same time, you can have sorry players, but it's actually in the coach. Get them pumped up. And I've seen it here at the local level, here where I'm at, where I've seen great talent from a coach just take a team all the way, and the players were just average. So I just think you might have to just do some motivation speaking. You call that Anthony Robbins guy, go out there and give him that motivation speech again, or get somebody, Urlacher, and get out there to speak to the team. They need guidance, and if you want to give them another chance, and don't count on going to the Super Bowl, the following year.
Okay, we heard the defense from Andre Ramirez, but this is Flip It, so we're going to flip it and ask the panel to defend. Mark Trestman might be an offensive genius, but 2 years of having a bottom-tier defense gets you a ticket out of Chicago and maybe take Jay Cutler with you. Andre Ramirez, defend.
Oh, you're right with that. Take Jay Cutler and Matt Forte, and actually take about 70% of the team. The only thing they got are a couple good receivers now. That's about it. I just think Chicago's is as bad as it gets. You kind of match them up. Even their when you look at the defense, the Bills got a better defense than the Bears. The Browns got a better defense than the Bears.
Whoa.
My local high school got a better defense than the Bears. Easy. So I think it's time for change. I just think time is time. You want to keep your fan base. You want to keep everybody happy. You want to make money. You want to sell memorabilia. Go craft a new team, and then things will be a lot better. So, all you Bear fans, if we don't get no change, you ain't going to get no Super Bowl ring. Probably no playoffs.
Oh.
All right, you heard the defense from Andre. Mark Trestman must go, and maybe take Jay Cutler with him and the rest of the team. Okay, Midas mine. Time to let Marky Pooh give him the boot. Defend.
Right, we are talking about the city of big shoulders, the Windy City, Hog Butcher of the world. And Jay Cutler and Mark Trestman are looking like pork to me. I'm trying to figure out why in the world did they bring in this genius who ain't smart. You got to be a genius to see this guy is a genius. That's too much for me. The offense ain't doing nothing. He got weapons hanging out of his rear end. He got Jeffries on one side, Marshall on another, Forte in the back, a built-up offensive line, a quarterback that sucks, yeah, but then you got to smack him around and make him take a check down instead of trying to throw everything to the end zone. This is not the halftime show from 20 years ago, punt, pass, and hit, so we see how far you can throw the ball. And Trustman seems to be very un-Belichick-like with his discipline. In fact, nobody on the team seems to care what he thinks. He's just a genius behind a pair of thick glasses that don't know squat. Get him out of here before decent Chicago people start acting like Philadelphians.
And Midas' mind resembles that remark. Okay, all right, we heard that defense. DizzieMac naked, bearskin rug with his number 34 Bears jersey. Defend.
Man, Joe, here, have a mimosa on me, brother. I see you over there sweating. You up there doing your thing. Now it's my turn up on the soapbox. Mark Trestman, you don't know nothing. Anybody with any sense knows that, hey, if I'm an offensive genius, which we'll come back to that, you have to go in making sure you have a defensive coordinator that is on top of his game. If you're going to be over there looking at playbooks and running the offense, Mark, it would be wise to have gotten somebody that could take care of the defense for you. Because you look like you can't even spell defense sometimes on the sideline. Sometimes you look just utterly constipated as you see teams running up and down on your defense. As you say nothing to Jay Cutler as he just looks stupid coming off the sideline from throwing a pick, putting your defense in a position where they cannot hold Ronnie B back from scoring. Preach. It's time to get that one-way ticket of Mark Trestman and Jay Cutler thrown in the luggage compartment underneath the bus and head them out of town. Don't even give them a plane ticket. Give them a bus ticket. Make a bus. Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Well, we heard this.
Jennifer, can you help me? Can you help me get out from the soapbox, please?
All right, we heard the defense this week on this week's Flip It. Shimmy say, girl, take it away.
On the other side of the break, we have another performance from the Indie Music Series on Shout Out. Please stay tuned.
Credit card debt was kicking my butt. Filing for bankruptcy was not for me. I spoke with those debt consolidation people who only wanted me to keep the debt I had for what seemed like a century. A friend said, "Your debt destroyed." I said, "What?" They said, "Your debt destroyed." They said, "Contact Sharon at Your Debt Destroyed and let her team of experts eliminate your debt while building up your credit worthiness." I contacted Sharon, and she put her team to work to destroy my debt with a plan that was easy to follow and gave me and my family peace of mind. Don't consolidate your debt. Eliminate your debt. Contact Sharon at YourDebtDestroyed.com or call her at 888-431-2829, extension 2.
You're listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for Shout Out Part 2, the picks, and the finale. The music flows from around the globe to get a shout out from Cheryl and the crew. DizzieMac, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. We have another performance from the Indie Music Series Volume 1. So let's hear the track, Sarah by the Blue Light Bandits. DJ, let's hit it.
She's 28 and she's looking great and she spent her time with the guys my age. She said 22 was the best she knew, and guess what? I'm only months away. It's easy to say that the space between could kill the possibility of a bombshell blondie and a kid like me. But let me tell you one thing, I'm not easily impressed or intrigued. But you took the wind from my chest, in the ground from my feet, the first time that you stood in front of me. Sarah, in your black dress, I must confess that I'm passing these keys for the woman of my dreams as she pours me another whiskey. Sarah, in your black dress, I must confess I'm not here for the beer or the paycheck. I'm here for the waitress. Well, you're beautiful, and when your eyes meet the other guys, they smile, but not as wide as mine, because oh, I'm love drunk in the drunken love. I didn't need any liquor to wanna be with her. So Sarah, give this chance to me like I give my melody. Ooh, 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 pressing these keys for the woman of my dreams as she pours me another whiskey. Sarah, in your black dress, I must confess I'm not here for the beer or the paycheck. I'm here for the waitress.
That was Sarah by the Blue Light Bandits. Okay, panel. Is Sarah getting a shout out or the mute button? Let's throw it right over to the left coast. Andre, what you saying, man?
Oh, I thought I was in the elevator.
Ooh.
Remind me. I can say this. I'm going to be open-minded about it. The recordings sound clean. They put some effort into the studio. It's not my kind of groove, but from an open-minded point of view, it sounds clean. So I'm gonna have to give it. I'll have to give it a shout out for technicals.
For technical reasons.
Yeah.
All right. Jennifer, Shimmy Shake Girl number 1. Were you over at 9? Were you nodding to the music, or were you nodding off from the music?
I was nodding to the music. It had an effortless appeal to it. It was polished. It was nice and smooth, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm shouting it out.
Cool. Roddy B, what says you?
Now this track has some life into it, and I like their old school approach. The singer didn't have the best vocals, but he sure worked what he got. and they had a nice, I could be some ribs and dancing with Jennifer. Yeah, and having a brewski, that little party music. I'm sounding it out.
Okay, how the mouth sauce on the ribs? How the mouth sauce?
Mix.
Okay, cool. Midas man, Joe. Midas man. I wouldn't forget about your brother. DizzieMac,
it was someplace between Sarah by Hall and Oates and one of the old Steely Dan kind of tunes. And that's old school, and I got to say I love it. I'm going to shout it out. They were grooving.
Come on, get a rib with me, bro.
Eating them ribs, making me hungry over here. But we're going to give it a shout out. Even though my man was a little too much, the recording was clean. So we're going to give him a shout out. All right. That's the end of shout out. But if you like what you heard from the Indie Music Series Volume 1, check them out at inyourfacerecords.com. That's inyourfacerecords.com. If you would like to be heard or have any comments, you can send your emails and tracks to panties@oldgrumpyradio.com. Please send them to panties@oldgrumpyradio.com. And here we go. We got the picks of the week in the NFL. I know everybody's ready. Everybody's salivating. Let's get right down to it. Biggest game of the weekend. New England at Green Bay. Andre, go for it.
I like the swag of Tom Brady. He's got the bullet. He's got the run game. Patriots win outright as an underdog.
Ooh. Got the dog winning outright.
Woo.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man, and he's playing at home, but I have noticed something this year in particular. Tom Terrific is always great, and Belichick is always on his game. I'm sure he'll have a camera and a recorder someplace on the Green Bay sideline. I look for Gronkowski to really get off, and the Patriots to shock the world again, winning outright in Green Bay.
Oh, okay. Ronnie B.
Well, I'm gonna fill in for. I'm gonna make picks for the first lady, and but we'll see how we adjust it. Tom Terrific and the Brady Bunch.
Okay. You might have to bring you in there for the first lady because she would trust you with her pick. Where DizzieMac is going with Tom Terrific. Watch him do work tomorrow and watch Gronkowski run over Clay Matthews Jr. Second biggest game of the week, we got the Broncos at KC. Midas, man. Got that barbecue. What they saying in KC?
You know what? I believe the Broncos look like they're kind of waning a little bit, and the Chiefs look like this may be a year they actually break through. So since it's in Kansas City, I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs this week.
Okay, we got you for the Chiefs. Andre Ramirez, StreamRepTix.com. What you doing?
Well, hope you don't lay the money on the Chiefs because you might end up losing it because they took a beat down from the Oakland Raiders. Well, actually, the Raiders. What are the Raiders again? Huh?
That's the Raiders.
So the Raiders. I like the Broncos here. It's an easy win. They look good. Solid team. KC. It's not as dominant. They've got a lot of issues. I believe if you looked at last week's game with the Broncos, they were on fire. Taking out one of the biggest teams, and I like it here to probably win between 7 and 13 points.
Oh, wow. That's a lot, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going with the Chiefs. And Smith is going to outplay Peyton Manning tomorrow. Chiefs, baby. Right, B?
Well, this is a tough one because but what we're going to do here is Now, Peyton Manning seems like he plays well, but the moment they start to put some grass stains on his ass, he don't play that well. I think the Chiefs are going to get off after the quarterback, disrupt the timing, and once again show that if you man up on the Broncos, you can hold them. You can hold them.
Man up.
You can hold them.
Okay.
Going with the Chiefs. At all.
All right. Al is weighing in. Next game, we got Drew versus Ben, a.k.a. the Saints versus the Steelers. Right, B? Jump back up here.
Now, this is Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Big Ben. Okay. Midas mine.
I have had Drew Brees as my fantasy football quarterback all year. Needless to say, I'm losing. I'm losing. I'm rolling with Big Ben Roethlisberger because Drew Brees has screwed my season.
Ouch. Well, I'm sure if Drew Brees was big, tall as Big Ben, he'd be having a hell of a year. But since he's not, I'm going with the Steelers and Big Ben rolling. Andre, jump up in here, baby.
I like the Steelers here. They'll probably win the game between maybe, I'd say, between 4 and 8 points.
Oh, okay. You said 4 and 8 points. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is an underrated game here. Cleveland Browns versus the Buffalo Bills. Some people would probably want to see the Cleveland Browns versus Johnny Manziel entourage, but we go with the Browns and Bills. I'm just going to say straight out, the Bills. The Bills are playing good. They're coming back home. They got all the snow removed. Watch them show out against the Bills and hit 30 points. Andre, what you think?
That's a really tough game because they both got excellent defense. The Browns put a name for themselves for their defense, but they got a little confusion going on with the run game, and I'm not too solid on it. And I do like the Bills' run game. I like the short screen passes. I think that the Bills do pull the win here at home.
Okay. Midas line.
DizzieMac, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to take the Browns. I see Cameron Jordan. I'm watching Cameron Jordan come back this week. He's been out for virtually the whole season over concussions, but he set out so many games. He ought to be right, and I think that threat really adds something to the Browns' offense. So I see the Browns putting up some points this game. Browns.
The Browns. And Jennifer. Jennifer? Are you there, Jennifer?
We're moving along.
Yeah, okay. Well, we got the Ravens and the Chargers.
First Lady takes the Bills.
Okay. You going with the Bills, okay.
Okay, and moving along.
Chargers and the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. They on a hot streak. Andre, you can't bet against them.
The Chargers are a very good team. You got really good passing, but the problem here is the run game. I know Matthews came back and he got dinged up again, and I don't know if he's going to be in full effect. But I do like the Ravens here. It's going to be close. The spread's a little high for this game because it might be between 6 and 10 points. Ravens take the win.
Oh, Midas mine. What you looking at?
The old man has reemerged, Steve Smith Sr. I just saw him last week out there, like he said, running circles around these young boys. Ravens.
Okay. Roddy B.
Ravens.
All right. Thursday night, we got the Bears versus Dallas here at the Midway on Martha's on the Midway. Andre, who you taking?
Repeat that again?
Yeah, Dallas versus Chicago, Thursday night.
That's a tough game. Oh man, who's the worst of the worst? I'm gonna have to give it to. Oh man, you're talking about a dome versus. It's gonna be cold. I'm gonna have to take the Bears on that one.
Ooh, okay.
For the upset.
My man, Midas mine.
The Bears.
All right. You know that's right. Roddy B.
Dallas.
Uh-oh. Dallas. What about the Cowboys? What? Uh-oh. Well, I'm rolling with the Bears.
I'm picking for First Lady. I think First Lady would go with Dallas.
Okay. We will see. You're the only one. And all right, upset game of the week. If we win, we get 6 extra points to our win total. If we lose, 4 points come off our win total. Who is going to be the upset special of the week for you, Andre?
Man, I'm going to have to go. This is a long shot. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars at home. It's terrible. You can't win a game. They won one. They might be able to beat the Giants. They're a little dysfunctional right now.
Oh, okay. You going with the Giants? Are you going with the Jaguars over the Giants?
Jaguars, the Jags.
Okay. Ryan B.
Falcons.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Falcons over Arizona. Midas mine. Joe.
Washington. To upset Indy.
Oh,
yeah, right. What quarterback?
Yeah, you can go with someone else's upset too.
Oh man, look at luck.
All right, hey, look, if you go bone, go bone. They got a quarterback change. I hear you.
Hey, we got to give him 15 points.
Hey. Okay. So we'll see. Washington over Indy. That's mine. And sometimes me and First Lady do agree. And that was my pick for the upset was Atlanta over Arizona.
All right.
So if me and First Lady get it, we get the money. But hey, we got the QB special bonus this week. Which QB will have the most interceptions? If you select the correct QB, a 15-point bonus will be added to your total. If you're incorrect, you'll lose 5 points off your total. You have to hear your choices. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, or Peyton Manning. Midas mine, who will have the most interceptions?
Peyton Manning will have the most interceptions.
Okay. Andre, Ramirez.
Oh, it's a tough one because Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw too many interceptions.
Like none.
It's not gonna beat Tom Brady either. I'm gonna have to go with Peyton.
Okay.
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go against the pub. I'm gonna go against the public. I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers on this one.
All right. Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. Right B.
Well, I do agree. It's not going to be Tom Brady, which may say something that maybe, hey, but I think that actually I'm going with Peyton Manning.
All right. He's going with Peyton Manning for First Lady. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will throw the most interceptions this week. So there you have it. Everybody is chimed in for the picks and our special QB bonus and upset game of the week. So we'll see how we did next week. Jennifer, over to you.
Before we go, it's time to find out what we missed this week. DizzieMac, what did you miss?
I missed the NFL losing, Ray Rice winning his case against the NFL and is immediately reinstated. I missed that.
Andre of ExtremeSportsPicks.com, what did you miss?
I missed the beautiful fight. We got some good news from Manny Pacquiao taking out Algieri and making a statement, telling everybody in the world, Floyd Mayweather Jr., I'm calling you out, buddy, on a fight. Are you ready? And you know what Floyd did? He put some whack photo on the social media of him being knocked out. It's called fear. And we all know what happens. He's chicken. And this is what we've all been waiting for. Floyd, grab your balls. Are you ready to fight the man? Because time is here. He called you out. Are you man enough to step up? I know you're listening to this show. Man up. It ain't about the money. It's about who you are. He called you out. Go handle business. If you can't do it, go hide behind the social media.
Ooh.
But this week, we got some big games in college basketball. I'm going to on fire. NBA. Call me. Go to ExtremeSportsPicks.com. I'll put you on a money package, set you up with an account overseas, and start making more money than you ever made before.
All right, Andre. Midas mind. I know you didn't miss any money. What did you miss?
Jennifer, I missed the change in attitude from Derrick Rose. I thought he was paid to get hurt and sit his ass down for whole year block. He actually got up off the court, got in the ice bath, and walked back out to play some basketball. Who knows? The world is always changing.
Mm-hmm. As for me, I didn't miss a thing because I can count on all of you to keep me informed, so missing nothing. It's time for a final thought from DizzieMac.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
Final thought this week was being thankful. And we gave thanks on Thursday to a lot of things. And I want to give thanks to my co-host, the gracious, elegant First Lady. I missed her here today, and I try to make sure that I acknowledge her every time I get a chance. So thank you, and thank you for having such a great cast. So we want to continue on and make sure that this week is better than last week. This is DizzieMac for the First Lady, Cheryl Smith, and the panel. Midas 9, Andre Ramirez, Ronnie B, and Jennifer, the Shimmy Shade Girl. You've been listening to Brawls, Panties and Sports. Please come back again and listen to us. Joe, get off that.